Hi guys, welcome to the Savvy Money Show with me, your host Sean. Today we're talking about stocks that I've picked up this last week. I've made a couple of videos about other stocks I've picked up, so I'm not going to include them in. You may recognise some of the stocks from previous videos, but we're going to get on with it and see how we go. Now, we're going to start with the best, CleanSpark. I picked up more shares of CleanSpark. I've averaged up. I wasn't happy with the amount I had. We've seen a drop. You know, we can see that they've gone along, and I went in. Now, I do believe in this company. I got in with more shares at $10, and they've had a run up since then. I was lucky I got in time. Now, why the big run up? Well, apart from the fact that people are desperate to get into it, they have, as I said in a previous video, they have taken over a Bitcoin miner. The Bitcoin miner was a company that Mara wanted to take them over and say they said they could reduce their energy costs from $7,350 a coin to $3,500, and apparently CleanSpark have come out and said that they can reduce the cost to less than that. They've also come out and said that they will provide 1 acre of solar panels to help with that, and I do believe that this is going to end up $400-500 stock, like in the next 10 to 15 years, and I think in the next couple of years it will be a $50 stock. Now we are gonna go on Veru. Now this is a company that I think it had a dip, and then it had a run up. I got excited, and now it's having a dip again. If it hits $6, it'd be worth getting a bit more, but at the moment it's a bit hit and miss. And there's Wkhs. I got in on Monday, but I got in the middle of the run up. I got in at $5.80, so I was near the top of the run up. I wasn't lucky enough to get in at the bottom, and I do think it will have another run up. Blueprint Medicines, I do think this is a good one that's undervalued, and it's one that's just been approved for thyroid cancer, which can be a very big thing for it. Arlington Asset. Now this is a brand new IPO. If you remember from my previous videos, I said how with Airbnb, if I didn't catch it at $55-60, which I obviously didn't because they came out at that, then I would leave it, purely because Booking.com and Expedia, who earn 2 times their revenue, are what they're trading at. And this is one that I do like. It went up 100%. Microsoft invested into him just before the IPO, and they've doubled their money, and I do think there's more room to run on this. And I think while everyone's attention is on DoorDash and Airbnb, this is one to look at. Now, Coin Inc. This is one that has a low PE ratio, has a low dividend as well, and Zach says you shouldn't bet against it. I do think this is one that if you're willing to hold long term, may have a low market cap, but I do think it's one worth buying. Cresco Labs, this is an MJ play, and it's been growing very well, and I do believe that if the bill goes through, decriminalisation bill gets through, this will just go up so much. If it doesn't, it still makes money. And another one, Green Thumb Industries. I've spoke about it before. This is one that does well whether the bill goes through or not. And look at that growth. This was before the bill was even spoke about. Now you're getting all these states legalizing without the bill, and it's no wonder. And I think these are companies that will do well. Hannon Armstrong, Sustainable Infrastructure Capital Inc. Now, basically, as you can see from Motley Fool, that it's a REIT that focuses on renewable energy and climate change. And basically, for a REIT, it doesn't pay out that much, but the good thing, and it has a high PE, but the good thing about it is, firstly, you're going to get the dividend on Christmas Eve. Secondly, it's going to grow. Under the Biden administration, sustainable energy, it's like having your own sustainable energy ETF. While everyone's going into sustainable energy ETFs, why wouldn't you go into a sustainable energy REIT? You know, this makes more sense to me. And at the end of the day, if it all goes kaput, then they've still got to land. Innovative Industrial Properties. This is a company that deals with, that is a REIT that deals with MJ space. And, you know, you can look into all of these yourself, but again, it will have room to grow. And I've spoken about Dorian LPG, so I'm not going to spend too much time on it. This is more of a short-term trade, has a P of 8. You know, I'm not holding it long term. Once I get the right amount of growth, and I do think the growth is going to be there, because these kind of companies at the moment are growing, then I will pull my money out. Now, please remember, do your own due diligence. Do not buy just on the back of what I am buying. Please remember to give me a like and comment in the box below. It really does help with the channel. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I know 54% of you haven't. Now, I spoke about Bitcoin previous video, and I wanted to release what my theories are on Bitcoin. I said how to mine it. The miner that was picked up by CleanSpark, the energy cost was $7,000 per Bitcoin. So that's why whenever it drops to $6,000, 6,000, 7,000, or I do it in pounds, 6,000, 7,000 pounds, I pick it up. Whenever it gets to 16,000, £18,000, I sell, because I've made a lot of money on it. But at £6,000, £7,000, that is what it costs to mine it. So for me, that is well what it's worth picking up. That is at a low price. I'd like to know your comments, what your strategy is on cryptocurrency and stocks and shares, and I'll see you in the next video.